school, welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 2 of my back to school series. But if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel and make sure that you are subscribed so that you can see and continue watching the rest of the series and you don't miss it. And if you're new to the series, rewind, go back one video so that you can go to part 1 of this series, which was my top 10 tips for going back to school. So like I said in my previous video, I just have so much information from being in school for literally all my life that I decided to make this a whole series on my channel. So today's video is gonna be the 10 things that are so essential for you to bring to college. Like if you don't bring them, kind of screwed and you gotta go buy it. So you might as well know now so that you're prepped and ready and can go buy it now instead of freaking out last minute while you're away at your college town. You know, everyone else is kind of freaking out too, so everyone runs out to the store, they all go to Target, and then what you need is nowhere on the shelves. It's not there. Because every other college student is doing the same exact thing that you are. You would think that the store you're in would know it's college move-in time and, you know, buy some extra stock, but they just love to see us suffer and go crazy apparently. So don't be that person. Be the person that is prepped and ready, and I think that this video will definitely help you. So that was a lot. I just had so much to say. I was very passionate about this. Some reason. But anyways, we're just gonna get right on into the video. All right, so the first thing that you're gonna wanna bring with you are earbuds or headphones that you're really comfortable with. I definitely recommend getting ones that kind of block the outside noise because you're gonna be using your headphones when you're studying in the library because the library gets loud. So you definitely need some headphones to just block the outside world out. And you're gonna need your headphones or your earbuds for when you're going from class to class, because there's some days when you're walking a mile and all that walking kinda is nice to have with music accompanying it. So it definitely helps you go through your days and get to classes a lot faster. And the next thing you're gonna need, which I kind of hinted at a little bit in the previous video. Well, I didn't really hint, I kind of like told you guys, but I'm telling you again because it's so important, and that is a good laptop. Laptops are so important. You want them to last all 4 years of your college career. If you walk onto a college campus and go into the library, you'll probably see 300 MacBooks and 1 HP. And I was that girl who had the HP for her first semester of college until I could get my hands on a really good MacBook. And I cannot even begin to describe the difference. It was just so much easier to work on a MacBook, especially the MacBook Air, because it was so light and so easy to tote around to my classes. So you should definitely do your research on the best kinds of laptops that there are out there. I'm not saying don't 100% have an HP. I'm just saying that MacBooks are truly the more popular brand, I guess you would say. There could be some good HP products out there that I just don't know about, but definitely do your own research and find out what fits your needs the best, because everyone's different and that's totally fine. So number 3 of what you should bring is a Brita filter. So I go to school at FSU, which is Florida State University, which is in Tallahassee, which is the state capital of Florida. And I know everyone has all these things to say about Florida. I've heard it all before. Florida's crazy, has crazy people, and you're not wrong. And a lot of them tend to gather in the capital, which makes the water kind of disgusting. So a Brita filter has been a lifesaver, literally, for me. Couldn't imagine going on without some sort of filtered water. So there are the typical Brita filters that, you know, you fill it up with, it goes through the filter, it takes 10 years for it to pour down. Those are the worst, I hate those ones. But there are ones where you can just like fill up the water thing, and then when you pour it, the filter is like at the tip of the thing. Those are the best types of Britas. I like those so much more because typically when you're filling up your Brita, you're in a hurry. I mean, for me, I'm like always filling up my water right before class, and I'm kind of like running late for class, and I don't want to sit there and fill up the Brita for 10 minutes, you know, it's kind of pointless. So if you can get the one that has the filter near the tip where it comes out, that's definitely the way you should go. But I've also seen the Brita filters where you can put it on your sink, which is really cool. And you can switch it on and off so that if you're doing the dishes, you don't have to use filtered water or anything. But if you want to get clean drinking water, you can like switch it over and it'll come out. clean and perfect and ready to use. So that's a really easy and nice one too. So the fourth thing that you'll absolutely need is a keurig. And if you're like me and you are totally in need of coffee, I actually at this point think I need an IV of coffee running into my veins because that's how much I need it. But anyways, if you're like me and really need your caffeine, especially in the coffee form, definitely invest in a keurig. I actually have had mine for like 6 or 7 years now, so they last you forever, and I use mine twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day, depending on the day. If it's a Monday, it's definitely 3 times. But they last you a long time, you get a lot of use out of them, and you definitely save some money from going out and buying Starbucks every day, which definitely adds up. So do yourself a favor and stay caffeinated, but don't waste all your money on expensive, crazy drinks. So the fifth thing that you're gonna wanna bring is a mini vacuum. So that's more appropriate for dorm rooms where obviously your space is limited and you can't store a like 4-foot tall vacuum. I don't know, is that how tall vacuums are? I think they're like 4 foot, right? Whatever, however tall they may be, you just don't have room for a big bulky vacuum. So for dorm life, the little handheld vacuums are perfect because obviously you're gonna be sharing your space with someone, and having roommates really can create a mess really fast. So definitely go out and buy yourself a little handheld vacuum, and it doesn't have to be the nicest one. You don't have to get like a Dyson. As long as it keeps your room clean, that's all that matters. So my next thing that you should bring with you to college is an extra blanket. And it doesn't matter if you're going to school up north, like in the New England states, or if you're just going to school north from where you are used to living. It's gonna be colder than what you're used to, especially in the winter. It's gonna really be shocking for you. So having that extra blanket will definitely help you stay warm at night. And if you're living in an apartment on your own and you have to pay for the electricity, you don't always want to put on the heat because that costs a lot of money, and seeing that utility bill at the end of the month is not going to be fun if you are cranking up the heat all the time. So just be prepared with some extra blankets and you'll be fine. The next thing is so important, and that is some nice running shoes. Not that I want you guys to go run a mile, but these are to go from class to class throughout the semester every single day. In college, you're gonna do a lot more walking than you're used to. Definitely a lot more than you could have ever thought. So get yourself a nice pair of really good cushioned running shoes. That way you can go from class to class without having painful feet, because having painful feet and having to walk from class to class is just not something that anyone wants to do, so prevent it by getting good shoes. I personally stick to Nikes because they last me in the fall and the spring, so that's like a whole year's worth of use that I get out of them. So I definitely like to invest my money into those because they definitely last me. And I wear them every single day, so no shame here. Wear the same shoes every day, but it's worth it because my feet thank me at the end of the day because they're not hurting. And next on the list of things that you must bring are shower supplies. And by shower supplies, I mean shower caddies and a shower curtain. I feel like this kind of gets brushed under the radar, especially the shower curtain, because when you walk into your apartment or dorm, especially dorm, because you would think that they would provide that to you, but they don't. So everything's really bare, and a shower curtain is something that a lot of people forget about. So don't forget, go buy yours now before they're sold out, and then you have to shower and get your whole entire bathroom soaking wet. Don't do that. And a shower caddy is obviously essential if you're sharing your bathroom with a roommate or whatever it may be. You may be having to go down the hallway and share a common bathroom with the whole floor, which in that case you'll obviously need a shower caddy, but not a shower curtain, I don't think. I don't know. I didn't have to experience that, thankfully, but for those who do, good luck. You got it. I couldn't do it, but you got it, okay? Number 9 on my list is a simple and easily accessible wallet. So when you go away to college, you get a little swipe ID with your picture on it, which be prepared for that picture because no one's ever comes out good. It's like a school yearbook picture. It just like looks horrible, but whatever. And your little access swipe card will be used to get into the majority of the major buildings on campus, and of course all of the libraries. So you really want to have this accessible because I've been to the library and had to hold up the line behind me because I was like digging for my card, and I've seen other people do it, and it kind of just makes everyone a little bit frustrated. So if you can avoid that by just getting a little wallet that you can keep close to you, keep in your pocket, whatever you wanna do, definitely get one. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes if I'm holding up a line and I know people are like frustrated, I like get anxious. So I'm like freaking out looking for my card, and then it's like right in front of me, but then I can't find it because I'm nervous. So yeah, it's just not a fun situation to be in. So a wallet has definitely helped me. And last on my list are things pertaining to a hobby or interest that you have that just makes you happy. For example, I love creating YouTube videos. Hey. So I bring my ring light, I bring my camera, I bring all my equipment with me up to school because that's what I like to do. It's my escape from school. So if you have something that really just brings you happiness and is an outside hobby that you have away from school, bring it with you. Because in college, you're gonna find that you need an escape from classes and everything pertaining to college. So it's really good to have the things that make you happy around you. So that is it for part 2 of the series. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope that you found some of the things I said to be really helpful and something that you'll use in the future going away to college. Stay tuned for part 3 of this series, which is the last part of my back to school series, where I will be talking about the things that you should not bring. Don't bring them with you to school. And I'll tell you guys why in the video. So subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss it, and stay on the lookout. It's gonna be a good one. And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will see you on part 3 of this back to school series. Bye.